buddy. You tripping.
BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Hey, before the video even continue, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bones. Let's get it. Alright, so just seen from the video. See, this is the type of shit that I don't understand. Alright? Let me tell you what it is. I mean, I guess I understand it, but I don't think it has any place. Now, first, the man was already on the ground. He'd given himself up. The first officer, I don't know what happened before all of this, but the first officer that started putting the handcuffs on him, he was already giving himself up. He laid down, put his hands behind his back. He acquiesced to the demands of the officer. I'm going to guess that that's what the officer told him to do. And then while the officer's putting the cuffs on him, some random mofo comes out of nowhere and kicks him dead in the fucking head. That is just... what? Anyway, let's get to the story. Miami cops suspended after kicking man in the head on video. See, that's the thing about it, too. I bet you if it wasn't on video, well, a lot of times people lie about stuff, so. I mean, to say if it wasn't on video, he wouldn't have got in trouble. They would have said, where's the evidence? There's no evidence. There's just 2 or 3 people saying it. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, earlier today, the chief of Miami Police Department issued an ominous statement. Chief Jorge Colina said he received a video of an officer clearly violating departmental policy. That cop has been relieved of duty, he reported, adding the department had sent the clip to Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office. Now, the first thing I want to do, I want to clap it up for Chief Jorge Colina and the Miami Police Department because, well, the city of Miami, the police department, because in many police departments, let's say that happened in New York City when Mayor Giuliani was here, right? When Rudolph Giuliani was mayor. Rudolph Giuliani would have came up with 1,000,001 reasons why that officer had the right to do that. I'm telling you. Rudolph Giuliani would have somehow tried to convince the populace of New York and the rest of the world that that officer has, that all officers have the right to just randomly kick people being detained in the head. Because we don't know why the guy was being handcuffed. We don't know. So he's being detained or being arrested or whatever the case might be. And Rudolph Giuliani would have just went balls out to defend this guy. This particular police chief didn't wait for the mayor, I'm assuming, that, you know, he didn't call up. He just seen the shit and was like, gotta stop here. And decided to immediately suspend the individual. And then, on top of that, send it to higher-ups to have something done. Like, this is what we need. This is a good thing. Now, the video has surfaced. Obviously, we're assuming that the video surfaced after all of this was done by the chief of police there. Now, the video has surfaced. It shows a Miami police officer taking a running start and kicking a defenseless handcuffed suspect in the head. The police department spokesperson confirmed that was the video in question. I have no idea what's going on with that snapshot picture there. I don't think it has anything to do with the story. So please don't leave in the comments, why did I have that there? It's just, I don't know what that's about. Before 5 a.m., whoa, everything jumped. Okay. This computer's pissing me off. Before 5 p.m., MPD named the officer as Mario Figueroa, an officer who's been on the force for 2 years. He's suspended with pay, pending an internal investigation. MPD has so far declined to release internal affairs record or current salary and instructed the New Times to file a records request for more information. All right, so they know they're going to get sued. That's what this is about. They know that they're going to get sued. They know what he did was wrong. they're not helping. That's what all of that is about. They already know what it is. Look, you're going to win, but we're not going to help you take our money when this guy and or his family sues people for damages. Now, with that being said, this is what I was having a conversation with somebody recently. I'm just going to go off like 2 seconds. I was having a conversation with somebody recently about the difference between white supremacy and racism and how people are continuously confusing the two. This was an act of enforcing white supremacist, if you could say, objectives or principles or positions. This is not racism. This is white supremacy. And I'm not saying that because the guy's Mario Figueroa and he's not a Caucasian. I'm saying that because often when we have problems with the police, it is due to white supremacy and not due to racism. Please, people, we must learn the difference. Until we learn the difference, we cannot battle either one of these issues. Anyway, back to the story. The woman who posted the video, Lisa Harrell, wrote online that the officer was suspended after someone sent the clip to MPD. Harrell told New Times that the incident occurred around 9:40 a.m. today at an apartment complex near the intersection of NW 8th Street, Northwest 8th Street and Northwest 7th Avenue in Overton, Miami's historically black neighborhood. The area residents have complained for days about overzealous and often brutal police tactics. As always, I'm going to say what I always say whenever anything like this comes up. The training is so terrible. They train these people to go out there and basically not uphold or allow for or use the Constitution or the rights that we have as human beings. You know, they train them to go against the Constitution. They train them to treat the people that they come in contact with like everyone is a criminal. Not just a criminal, but like everyone is the worst of the worst of the worst. They train them to treat people like this. That's how come you have people getting killed because they're holding cell phones. That's how come you have somebody who's obviously defenseless laying on the floor, giving themselves up, being kicked in the head viciously after somebody has gained a running start, and then that person turning around and jumping on them. All unnecessary. This is white supremacy in its most easily recognizable incarnation. Back to the story. So the city of Miami getting too reckless. Oh, getting too reckless. That should be two O's. Oh man. Anyway, so the city of Miami getting too reckless. He was down already. Didn't have to kick him. I will not let this go unnoticed. He was not resisting arrest. He got on his knees, put his hands on his head. He willingly laid down. That mother effer kick was uncalled for. Now, also we want to give a shout out to Lisa Harrell. Keep it a buck. Like, young lady, if you wasn't there, if you didn't film this, if you didn't, speak up, there's no telling what other types of travesties this individual would have committed because his own officers ain't telling on him. The victim of the officer's kick is clearly not resisting during the video clip. It shows cops placing handcuffs on his limp arms as he lies face down in a field of grass. Then out of nowhere, Miami cop sprints and kicks the man squarely in the head. The link is in the description. I want everybody to go check it out. Hold on, let's see what this tweet says real quick. Today, the City of Miami Police Department received a video of an incident involving one of my officers. The video depicts a clear violation of policy. The officer has been relieved of duty, and the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office have been contacted. Chief Jorge Colina. I like this. I like everything about the story so far, except for the kick, obviously. But everything that happened after that, I like about the story. Hopefully, this man will be put in jail. Him losing his job to me isn't enough. They have to start putting these individuals behind bars. Anyway, leave the comments down below. I want to know what y'all guys think about this. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. #BrownSparmers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. And that's all I got on this one. Hug the kids for me. I'm out.